Hello and welcome back to another TCG Live pack opening. Today we are cracking open 8 Phantasmal Flames packs. Starting off with the Toxel wandering the wastelands. Bolton running down the path on a beautiful day. Baneri dancing around the field filled with dandelions. Misdreavus hanging around the back alley. Mamoswine traversing the snowy forest. Gliscor gliding around underneath the full moon. My boy Ludicolo whipping his hand as he takes out the grass. The very nice Toxicity spreading poison all around the back alley for our first reverse. Second would be the Linoon swiftly clawing their way down into the earth. And our rare of the pack is the Genesect, eyes locked on their target above. Bramblin blowing around the mesa. The Bronzor in the house with little wall space. Baneri dancing around the dandelions. Yamper on the pavers in the afternoon. A Sacred Charm Trainer. Paldean Choros charging through the mesa. Granbull running in to bite somebody in the forest. Ambipom swinging their way through the trees for the first reverse, I do believe. Second will be the Bramblin blowing around the mesa. And our rare is the wonderful Mega Sharpedo EX Hyper Rare, I do believe. Just Mega Sharpedo's design in general was just a banger design. Snubbull tripping as they run through the blooming field. Swinub hopping their way down the steps. Lotad about to slip into the very lush pond. Piplup happily running around in the freshly falling snow. Mamoswine traversing the snowy forest. Wigglytuff singing as they play around in the field. A Sacred Charm Trainer. Smeargle heading up from the bowels of the city for our first reverse, I do believe. Second would be the Gloom near all the beautiful blooming flowers. And our rare of the pack is the Moltres spreading flames all around as they take flight. Bolton running down the path. Prinplup stepping onto the ice sheets. Baneri dancing around the dandelions. Yamper on the pavers. Battle Cage Trainer. Cresselia in the ruins with the crescent moon behind them. The Happy Alcremie on a picnic. Moltres taking flight for our first reverse. Second would be Prinplup walking the sheets of ice. And our rare of the pack is once again Moltres taking flight. And I say we're about halfway there. Seal doing their best to push the giant sheet of ice. Prinplup stepping on the sheets of ice. Ghastly coming up from the storm grate in the city. Darumaka dancing around on the signs. Gliscor gliding under the full moon. Alcremie on the picnic. Gliscor gliding under the moon. That Gliscor might have been our first reverse, but I'm skeptical. The Happy Zigzagoon running down the forest path for our first reverse. Yes, it was. Second would be the nice Dugong IR looking at the aurora above them. And our rare of the pack is the Ambipom Hollow swinging through the trees. Bramblin blowing around the mesa. Charcadet hopping their way through the field as rocks get thrown at them. I think they're getting thrown at them. Bronzor in the house with little wall space. Gloom near all the beautiful pink flowers. Mamoswine traversing the snowy forest. Haunch Crow trying to evade their pursuers at night. Darmanitan lit by their eyebrows as they go in for a right hand. Nope, I don't think that's one. That is, though, Karakarok with dust getting blown all around them for our first reverse. Oh, nope, okay, I was right, that was a first, and that was the second, but whatever. Toxicity in the back alley, just covering it with poison for our hollow rare. Couple of packs to go. Oddish sitting on the newspaper box at night. Cropinch running around the pipe-filled back alleys. Vibrava taking flight from the tree at sunset. Palmy ready to defend their home. Cresselia in the ruins. Cerulege whipping flames all around them at sunset. Arcaludon charging up for a Zap Cannon on the mountains. Vibrava taking flight from the tree for our first reverse, I believe. Yep, second would be Palmo, happy and ready to zap somebody in the city. And the rare of the pack is Genesect, eyes locked on their target above. Alrighty, it has come that time once again to find out is last pack best pack or not. If you want more details on the rules, there's a video linked down below. We have a kind of rough shot at it. We saw the Dugong IR earlier, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. Palmo ready to zap somebody. Mimikyu heading through the forest in the morning. Palmo ready to zap. Charcadet getting rocks thrown at them. Dizzying Valley Trainer. Wondrous Patch Trainer. A Blowtorch Trainer. Paloswine at the edge of the icy wastelands for the first reverse. Second would be the nice Flygon flying above the desert filled with purple cacti. And our rare of the pack is the Reshiram flying through the mountains as the clouds part above them. Though as nice as it is, it's unfortunately going to be another no for last pack best pack, which ticks the streak up from 1 to 2 for the moment at least. Well, that's going to be about it out of me. As always, I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you next time for another TCG live pack opening.